Thank you. Thank you guys. Fucking love them that are doing it question. Want to see my dance and play the little songs, one called The Green Fields of Ireland. In the summer breezes or wild winter winds, our hearts in the green fields of Ireland. Down by me, from Stephen, what's this I see? By the land, the coast out there, in the green fields of Ireland. We are the Irish. called Bonaparte's Retreat. Thank you for your attention, please. Jerry here has a few words to say to you all.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're all very welcome. And the reason I'm up here is I'm looking for a volunteer. One volunteer to do this job. Because I'm from Mulleek, I went to Mulleek School. I didn't go to Mulleek, so if one volunteer comes up now, they can do this job. How's it going? Where are you? There you are. Well, since we have the volunteer force coming at the moment, you're all very welcome to the Mulleek School reunion. And as you know, there are various activities ongoing during the week. And on Saturday, the fair day is in Mulleek, and on Saturday night then, there will be a book launch in the hotel, and you're all very welcome to attend that, and that will be followed by a traditional Irish music session. The book, a lot of the people from around here have given a lot of their time to it, which is the most important commodity, and we got some help from some of the garrismen this morning. There are a number of photographs which are on display here, and there will be obviously more in the book. And it's the history of all the schools in and around the area, and over the years there were something like 22 schools. So there are some photographs, there was a period probably around the war years when there weren't a lot of photographs taken, and if you do have any that they haven't brought forward, a lot of people are very interested in them. This was organised as a way of celebrating the millennium. We heard about the millennium as New Year's Eve, and a lot of people forgot that the millennium was the year 2000. And the schools reunion in the area was seen as a way of helping to celebrate the millennium, and particularly for smaller communities like Derrahalla and Mulleek. And last night, Fossa was an excellent night, and there were a number of people who came home from America and Belfast and Dublin for that, and it was very good. So maybe the Mulleek people, I'm sure, can enjoy themselves just as well. I'll finish off and just tell you exactly that some of the committee members will be selling raffle tickets, and there are some beautiful prizes in there. I've seen a clock, I've seen an oil lamp, and I've seen various other prizes which have been donated by many people. And there really is some fabulous prizes, and I know last night at the Fossa one there were some wonderful prizes, and there were a few Mulleek people who actually won there. So you might get a bit of the cake with one and one. And on Saturday afternoon, I'm sure many of you around here listening to Northwest Radio, Paul Claffey and Northwest Radio will be broadcasting from Mulleek from 2 o'clock until 4:45. And some of you enjoy ringing in, I've heard you from time to time, so now you'll be able to see him in person and enjoy the crack with him as it is. And hopefully he will have some goodies to give away as well. And if you have somebody who is home, he would be particularly interested in speaking to maybe somebody who has travelled back at this time, if it wasn't necessarily for the reunion, but they're at home for any other reason. So that should be good fun. Hopefully we'll get a reasonable day, and that's from 2 o'clock until 4:45 on Northwest Radio. Paul Claffey will be broadcasting. Noel's going to continue now, and we'll have the ticket sellers and the draw, and we will have a special edition of School Around the Corner, which will take place. The MC for that is already over in Rockfield School, who are also celebrating tonight, and he'll be back here shortly, and we're looking for volunteers to take part in that. It was very good fun last night, so hopefully we'll have the volunteers coming forward to enjoy themselves. Thank you very much.
When very, very much appreciate it very much. You do the dance in the video.
Try and see us on the day.
How did he come to the end of the holiday? Who?
The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. Tis you, was full and I was mine. But for me like one stars in the meadow, or when the valleys hushed and white with snow, I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And when you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, instead I will maybe you come and find the spot where I am lying, and feel and say I'm there for me, and I shall hear a soft tread above me, and all my brain shall warm sweeter be, and you will live and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
Thank you very much for coming there, guys, and applause, please.
gentlemen, we're forced up here again, and if you could have your attention, there are a number of people from different places here. Some people from Letterkenny, some people from Dublin, some people from Enniskillen, and some people from England. I don't know if we have anybody from America, but there's one man from England, and he came home to spend a week in and around the area, and he's celebrating his 70th birthday today. Many of you may recognise Frank Murphy, and Frank came to live in, he went to Derrahalla School during the 1940s, and he was an evacuee from Belfast. He lived in North Belfast and around the area that we may know as Ardoyne. And during the Blitz, he had to leave with his family, and they came to live with an aunt who was Maggie Early, who some of you may remember. And he has some very interesting photographs with him, which he will have on Thursday night as well. But Frank remembers coming here, he remembers leaving, going to the train station in Belfast, and they didn't know where they were going, and they might have been 5 or 16, and I suppose the more than the other house, Maggie Early's house, wasn't particularly big. And he remembers sleeping crossways in the bed. That's the way they were put in the bed when they eventually arrived. And he has lovely memories of around this area, and particularly Derrahalla, and the people that he's got to know over the years. And he's here tonight with his son and his son's wife, who are living in Strabane at the moment. So now I think the band is going to play Happy Birthday for Frank.
Thanks very much.
You can sing if you don't know the words. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you. Right this time, we put your hands together, please, and give Paddy Tunney from Letterkenny. He may tell us a few stories of singing his song.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you give me more credit than you give Master Brendan Fortman. I think it was a disgrace to treat him, particularly women, caterwauling. A fine singer and always has been. He was a principal in the school, and he should have got more respect than all these foreign stations putting in. Now, if anyone starts to talk and singing, I stop and say, because I think that any singer at all deserves to be heard. Even the very bad ones. Mulleek, the centre of the universe. I said it before, and I say it again. Now, Johnny in Mulleek asked me, had I any song about schools? Well, there are very few songs about schools, because some of our days wasn't so happy at all at school, others were. But there is a song associated with head schoolmasters, which were a long way ahead of Johnny Cunningham and Brendan here, who met feloniously to learn on the sheltery side of a hawthorn hedge, and if they'd been caught, they would have got jail. Now these boys all turned out to be poets, and pretty good ones too. They took their meter from the ashling or the vision poetry of the Gaelic 18th century poets, and they started to write, first of all, in crude Berla, or as a good friend of mine, Shanna Gallagher from Derry, calls it, the slave's patter. And finally, they refined their verses, and they wrote this, and this is a Lochern Shore, different from the others. This must have been written by a schoolmaster when he dismissed the class and rambled down But the great god Pan down in the reeds by the river. You've heard of Pan, you know. Half goat, half man. That was me rhyming, so I have to watch myself. One morning as I went a-fowling bright Phoebus, adoring the plain, was down by the shades of Loch Erin, I met with this wonderful dame. Her voice was so sweet and so pleasing, these beautiful notes she did sing. The innocent fowl of the forest, their love unto her they did bring. It being the first time I met her, my heart did leap with surprise. I thought that she could be no mortal, but an angel who fell from the skies. Her hair it resembled gold tresses, her skin was as white as the snow, and her cheeks were as red as the roses that bloom around Loch Erin shore. When I found that my love was eloping, these words unto her I did say, oh, take me to your habitation, for Cupid has led me astray. Forever I'll keep the commandments, they say that it is the best plan. Fair maids who do yield to man's pleasure, the scriptures do say they are wrong. Oh, Mary, don't accuse me of weakness, for treachery I do disown. I'll make you a maiden of honor if with me this night you'll come home. Oh, had I the lamp of great Alden, his rings and his genii that's more, I would part with them all for to gain you and live upon Loch Erin shore. The fame of this fair one's notorious, her beauty descends from above. All garbed like a goddess so glorious, and fanned by the fragrance of love. I wish I were able to praise her, her likes I have not seen before. So Mary got married to Willie and lived upon Loch Erin shore.
That gives time to continue on then. Men all 10 lots, in sound the dance to the old-fashioned tune. Your eyes are where was meant, looking down the old-fashioned tune.
forward to seeing that there. I'll show you later.
Who probably, well, more than anybody else, with the help of a great committee who worked and worked and worked, and they did their homework every night they went home as well, and through Johnny and the committee they have made this possible, and now Johnny just wants possibly to read a poem and say a few words.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and a great welcome to everybody who's come here tonight, and those especially who have come from a very long distance away. And among all those welcomed, we have just come, myself and Peter, who will be on shortly to do school around the corner. We have just come from Rockfield School, where there's another packed school, all engaged in the same thing as ourselves, coming back together for a sort of a millennium event where people get a chance to mix and meet with our friends and former colleagues in a sort of a non-stressful situation such as funerals or weddings, which are mainly the only chances where we get to come together. A lot of this idea sprang out of this millennium event that we had, or non-event that occurred around the turn of the year, where people were expected to go to big hotels and spend huge money on entertaining themselves on New Year's Eve on the start of a new millennium. Most of these things collapsed because, in the end of the day, most people just wanted to be reunited with their friends and their children and their colleagues and people that they knew, and face into the new millennium on that sort of a basis. And I think the school's reunion idea has come out of that, where people get a chance to come together again and meet and renew friendships and acquaintances. And among those that I welcomed recently over in Rockfield there was big Frank O'Donnell, Master O'Donnell of Rockfield School. I would particularly like to welcome down here my former colleague Brendan Faulkland in particular. And I'm sure tonight at Mass and at other events that we have had, we have mentioned about those who have passed on in front of us, and our former colleagues, pupils, fellow pupils and former teachers. And this is a poem that I unearthed recently, and it's written by a Mulleek poet called John Mortimer. And this man flourished in around about Mulleek. He'd be related to Kevin McCann's people of the Commons of Mulleek. And he wrote this poem way back in the tail end of the 1800s. And it encapsulates a lot of what the idea behind these school reunions has all been about. And the poem is called The Old Thatched School. Now it mentions in it here romance in school, and we have collected as part of our book something like 50 memoirs from different people, some of them by email from all over the world, from New Zealand, Canada and places like that. And nobody among the whole 50 people who wrote about their school days ever mentioned the word romance in school at all. And I think they must have all been liars, because there always was a wee bit of romance about school. And this is a little bit of romance in it, and it begins: here from the door of the old thatched school, Through the hawthorn's boughs and leaves, I see the sloping gables and roof of a farmhouse with moss-covered eaves. I hear the wind as it sighs through the trees, and the corncrakes call in the grass. I see the crows in their homeward flight dive and whirl through the air as they pass. Here I stole from the school when I was young, on pretence that my jacket I tore, and talked with Alice the farmer's girl as I borrowed a pin at the door. She coyly tossed her ringlets brown, but obligingly pinned up the tear. The school might burn, or the school might close, for all that I could care. 'Tis past 20 years since the last time I stood on that spot that I think of today. And Alice is married, and so am I, and both of us sprinkled with grey. But both, till we're laid in the grave someday, will remember with pangs of regret those days of our innocent childhood vows when we promised we'd never forget. The schoolmaster sleeps his long, long sleep, and the schoolhouse stands there no more. But God-given memory brings back to me now each face as I've seen it of yore. The farmer too by the schoolmaster sleeps, and the nettles grow rank o'er each tomb. For children and mine still pray for their souls, as do we while our eyes fill with gloom. 'Tis well to think thus of the days that are past. It softens and mellows one's life. I hope that she's happy as I am today, with my dear little children and wife. But I long to see that dear old school, and the friends of my youth ere I die, and talk over the stories together we read, the farmers, young Alice, and I. Thank you very much.
As I said in Rockfield, we're privileged to be there early on tonight, and I'm privileged that the committee has asked me to be here tonight to try my hand doing a bit of school around the corner. And they had a bit of a job getting some people to take part, but as you can see, we've got a good arrangement here now. And if I call out these names, please come forward and take your seat. The first one on the list is Philip Gormley.
Next one is Fanny Shaw, please. Next one is Elizabeth Campbell. Bernie McCaffrey. Marion O'Connor. Margaret Law. And Robert Gormley. Some people still live up. Margaret Gormley and Margaret Law, please. Marion O'Connor. Marion here. Go on ahead, Marion. You're under no pressure. Don't worry about it. Okay, you're sitting beside me on my left hand side, so I'll start with you. Tell me one of your happiest memories of being at school.
Oh God, I don't know what to say.
I'll give you a bit of time on the back to that again. Can you tell me some of your fondest memories of being at school and here in Mulleek?
Yes, we thought we were landed when Master Faulkner come because Master Gallagher had been always so hard.
Master Faulkner was a bit easier, was he?
Oh already easy compared to Master Geller.
What would you have to say about that, Bernie?
Yeah, I enjoyed every day. You know, Master Fontaine was brilliant and so was Mrs. O'Reilly. So, you know, I enjoyed every day, so most of them anyhow.
Right. And Elizabeth, would you tell me some of your fondest memories of being here at Mulleek School?
The days the teachers didn't come in. We had to look after the younger children and be teacher to them, look after them.
I'm quite sure you've done a good job on that. Margaret, you're going to have some funny memories. I'm not going to ask any about sad memories, but you're going to have funny memories of the days you're at Mulleek School.
Playing rounders in the church hill, Master Fontaine.
And Margaret, have you fond memories of being here at Mulleek School?
Yes, I have.
Would you like to tell us some of them, please?
We did a lot of sewing and little craft bits with Mrs. O'Reilly, and some of those things I still treasure. I still have at home, which I sort of have in memory of Mrs. O'Reilly.
Very good, Margaret. Now, you're going to have some very fond memories of being here at school.
The memories of the children coming into the shop, buying a halfpenny chew and a penny chew, going to the well for a bucket of water and getting a chew for doing that.
Always pay for the penny chews.
Oh, sometimes. The penny to bring the penny again.
And always did.
They always did, yeah, they were very good.
You've got some speech in Mary Ann's shop, Margaret, when you come to this school.
Yes, I did.
And with Mary Ann good, would she give you an extra one or two?
I don't remember that.
What about you, Margaret? Would you be in Mary Ann's shop when you were here?
I remember carrying water from the well for her.
You must remember getting the penny chew too, do you know?
I remember that too.
And what about you, Elizabeth? Would you have chores to do in the morning when you come into the school, like putting on the fire or getting the classroom ready or helping out the teacher in any way?
It's been Kate, a bucket of water first, and then Mary Ellen, and we enjoyed those kind of chores.
And was the boys and girls together at the school when you were here?
Oh Lord, yeah.
Any weekends tell me about that, like boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Boyfriends having girlfriends or girlfriends having boyfriends, whatever?
The boys were, this fella, he was an enemy of mine. Beat me on the legs and hung me home with a stick.
No reason for that.
No.
Maybe it was true love or something. Maybe it was true love or something.
I don't know, but like, I'll never get over it.
You'd say, will you not? Bernie, have you any wee romances that you happened to school that you would like to tell us about or anything like that, or any wee boys you had a crush on? Taxi Horn is what you said. Wait a minute. What was that the other day you would have walked to school, is that right? What were the roads and would you walk in your bare feet?
We walked, no, not bare feet. We had slippers in the summertime and Wellingtons in the winter. We did the fields over the church hill up at the old church there. And I'll tell you just a funny incident if you want to hear a funny incident. The time Master Geller was here, he was very hard, especially on some I'll name nobody. Yes, and of course we're still here in Harty and living in more in the Mulleek area than Mulleek now. But this lad wasn't so fond of coming to school, so the father brought him, God rest the father and God rest Master Geller. But Master Geller and the father was chatting at the porch door. And he went out on the back window, which would be about there. And he was way over Mulleek's hills when Master Geller got in.
Now, Philip, you look at the got to toss together. Tell me some of your best moments when you were here in Mulleek School.
Breaking the apple orchard in Attlemacorn.
Was it good for eating?
Oh, they were very good. Not bad.
And would you have any chores to do in the morning when you come into school?
Oh, I'd have got wee bits of work to do. Like a cow or something like that.
What about holiday times and all that? Did you work at home as well then?
Yes, the hay and the floor.
What was the weather like that time? Was it better than what it is now?
Oh, I like that then.
And enjoyed it all, didn't you?
Oh, I enjoyed it, yeah.
But I mean, what was the heating like in the school grand times?
Oh, just a few bags of wet turf. You'd be lucky if you got your hands warm once or twice a year. There's Elizabeth Main just all been round the fire and Father Anthony Spawn now. But Father Anthony crashing mine and your heads against other on my nose. When we were up at the fire sitting in Mrs. O'Reilly's head.
Mrs. O'Reilly obviously didn't say nothing about it.
Ah, I don't know, there wasn't much about it at all. Pushed over very
Only a bloody nose, only a bloody nose.
Yeah. But Father Anthony was as devilish as anyone else. Father Anthony, when he was there.
What was it then, right? Bernie, what about you at school? Did you get any slaps or anything like that for misbehaviour, or were you very good people?
No, I did get slapped once for we went out in the snow when we shouldn't have went. So that was my first and only slap from Master Hoffman.
What about you, Elizabeth? Would you find the teacher cross or anything like that, or would you go on really well with them and done all the time what you were told?
Well, yeah, I was very angelic, behaved myself very well.
Very prosperous pupil then, so were you?
Yeah, so all looked up to me.
How wonderful. Margaret, what about you? When you come to school in the morning, had you much to do before you got out to school, or did you help on the farm or anything like that?
No, I have nothing to do, only put on my clothes.
Obviously, Margaret, you wouldn't have walked to school only having the buses that right in your day.
Oh, there was no school buses those days.
No school buses those days. It wouldn't be that long afterwards now, was it? It had a big difference in your age and mine.
No school bus came to school. No school bus came to school. We all walked to school.
All walked to school. Would there be not being around who were coming to school with the boys and girls or anything like that?
No.
Nobody fallouts. Well, I'm sure, Mary Ellen, there was no transport at all in your time when you were coming to school.
We walked to school.
And what was the conditions, the roads like that time?
Oh, it wasn't hard anyway. Big buck roads.
When you walked in your very...
People putting a patch of stones on and cutting them up on a hammer, hammering these stones and put a patch on the road then. We often fell on it and they go home.
Right. And then you were asked questions what you were doing, I suppose, when you got home with the cut knees.
You cut knees. Maybe cut hands too.
Would there be any wee rows when you were going home with the boys and girls?
Yeah, many storms.
Nothing serious, I suppose, they were made up the next morning again.
They might go on for another time. They would send it on home with you. And then my brother would say, her brother taught in the school. And she would say, you know, it's not. I mean, have the boys, sent to the school.
Right. So it wasn't that serious at the same time?
No. It would be great the next day. Good friends.
Margaret, was there free milk in your day when you were coming to school? Or was it cow's milk or pasteurised? I've asked these questions, you see, that comes into my head, you know?
Yeah, we had the bottles of milk here at the school. I remember Mrs. O'Reilly laying up these little bottles in front of the fire then.
But she told you they were good for bones, the same as advertising on television now.
There was no word about osteoporosis those days anyway.
So obviously the break was working. Margaret, have you anything else that you can tell me? Keep me going on for another 2 or 3 minutes maybe, because I'm running out to see a steam at this stage.
I can't think of anything else.
You were good people then, so were you?
Very good.
Never slapped in your life? Never got slapped at school in your life?
Never was slapped in my life.
You're lucky. What about you, Elizabeth?
The school's been made smaller. It seemed much bigger when I was here. It wasn't this little place at all.
Was it the one class or was it divided in 2 when you were here? 2?
Yeah.
So there was obviously 2 teachers then, was there? Right. And all was the woman teacher, did she teach small children and then they went on ahead to the next room? Was that the way it worked?
Yeah, Mrs. O'Reilly took small children and then moved to Master Hoffman very big.
When it got complicated, you went to him.
Yeah.
And what about you, Bernie? Have you something similar like that to tell us? Any of how that comes into your head? have been a good pupil too. And we're all very good pupils, and we've got great teaching in Mulleek School is all I can say. What about you, Philomena?
Oh yes, I remember preparing for the religious examination, and it was the Hail Holy Queen. And I got 4 as hard slaps as anyone ever got off Master Geller. I failed the Hail Holy Queen and I got 4 hard slaps.
Good fun memories of that, get hey? The hands will still be hurting a bit. What about you, Philomena? Did you ever get slapped at school?
Oh, not many to slap.
Did they do anything for you? Did they do anything for you?
I think they did.
In what way?
Manners on me.
Well, are you enjoying yourself here tonight now, Philip?
Oh, I am enjoying myself, all right.
Anything you'd like to say to your fellow pupils or anything that get back here tonight?
Ah, no, don't think so. I'm a bit shy, you know.
Thank you very much for coming up, Philip. Nice talking to you. Philomena, would you like to say anything about the night that's been held here tonight?
It was a lovely night. I enjoyed it, sure. But I didn't meet too many of my classmates, and some of them wasn't that far away, but they just didn't travel, it seems. Peter?
Well, it's nice to see you, Philomena, and thank you very much for coming up to do this. Bernie, is there anything that you'd like to say before I'm on my way out now at this stage?
Yeah, I would just hope everybody would enjoy themselves, you know, because it's nice, you know, to have this reunion and, you know, nice to meet all the pupils that we've shared time in the past with, you know.
Thank you very much, Bernie, for coming up and giving us your time. And Elizabeth, is there anything that you'd like to say about the night here so far?
I just want to ask if you're getting appearance money now for entertaining everyone. You know, we really put on the show here for everyone.
You want to know my fee, would you? You wouldn't want to know my fee, would you?
I'm not concerned about myself, you see.
Okay, Elizabeth, thank you very much for giving us your time. Margaret, anything you'd like to say about the night here so far?
Well, it was a good night. But there's some good, like, was only one in my class.
Very small class, wasn't it?
James McGee. There's the 3 of us in the class.
Not so bad, not so bad. Thank you very much, Margaret, for giving us your time. Margaret, is there anything you'd like to say about the night here so far?
Yeah, very enjoyable night. There were a lot of ones that I was at school with are not here tonight. I know some of them are over in England and that, so it's not easy for me. So, and for my part, it was nice meeting all the people, seeing that I'm not sitting up music now anymore.
Your heart's still here all the same.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much, Margaret, for travelling and being with us here tonight. Mary Ellen, have you got anything to say about the night here so far?
Peter, it was a great night. I don't often go out to functions or anything. When you come my age, you don't want to be going out.
Welcome to ask your age, it's very important. 18 years of age, a big hand for Mary Ellen.
And some photographs, and as I said, Frank Mann, Frank Murphy, some very interesting photographs. But don't forget, you're all welcome to come back on Thursday night. If you really think tonight is a good night, you'll be back on Thursday night for dinner holiday here. The school is open during the day, and it starts here at 8:30. And the tea and sandwiches, and Maureen Freeman says she's going to be even more appetizing. who baked, and maybe some of the gentlemen helped, and that was great. We're now going to have the draw. I know you're waiting all night on this, but there's some fabulous prizes. In case you want more tickets, rush over and buy them, but otherwise get them out of your pocket and make sure you have green, paper, red, or whatever colour you need. Thank you. Are we ready? Ready. gentlemen, if we can have your attention, we're going to go to the draw. But before I go to the draw, when we were planning this, we had a number of the initial meetings out here in Mulleek School, and when we were seeing where will these events take place, some people said, well, maybe they should be in a pub. And I could certainly never imagine having as much crack as I've had here tonight, having it in any pub anywhere. It's great to see all the local talent, which we all know exists, but we often maybe don't see it often enough. I'm now on to the draw, and I'm going to get in trouble again over this, because I've left several people out, and I'm sorry if I have, but I have to thank Donegal China for a beautiful clock here, the McGoldrick family from Chernagannon for a picture, Mulleek China, and we know where that comes from. We have a lamp from Rosalie McGee, we have whiskey from Bernie Gallagher, we have clocks and biscuits and sweets from McGoldricks, McGallagher's, and whatever other families are right here. Everybody has made a contribution to this, and thank you all very much. But a lot of these have come from individuals, not businesses, and that's great in itself. Now, I was going to donate a prize myself, but since it was from Gallagher's, I thought I might take it, so I didn't. And the first ticket out, if we have the young fella and the young lassie to come up now and draw the ticket, so have your colours out and we'll get this over fairly quickly, and you can come up and the first prize is the Donegal clock, and then you can pick your prizes after that. Is that correct? Okay, and the first ticket out is a yellow ticket from 416 to 420. And I'm not going to call out the code, because if you come up with the wrong one, too bad. Thank you very much, and the winner is Anne-Marie Noon. Congratulations, Anne-Marie. And you better check my tickets, Patsy, in case the number comes out. And again, it's a yellow ticket. And it's from 406 to 410. Lovely, and she drew her own ticket again. So take your pick of your prize. Well done, and put your hand well down in the bottom of the bag now and draw the next ticket. We're going to put you out. Well done. And if it's a yellow ticket again, which it surely is, and there are other colours in the box, I hope, from 266 to 270. 266 to 270. Check back to the we have we? And well done, Michael Barron. And the next ticket out. And it's a pink coloured ticket, 361 to 365. 361 to 365. And we'll call it once more from 361 to 365. 361. And the winner must have gone home. If they happen to find it in the next moment before all the prizes are claimed, we still hold it. Yes, for the moment. 361 to 365. And it's a pink ticket again, 426 to 430. Well done, Dorothy. Great. 426 to 430, and take your pick. And Dorothy takes the bit, and we'll call the previous one for the last time now, 361 to 365. We have no winner, Thomas. If you buy tickets, you have a chance. And it's a blue ticket 176 to 180. And I have it myself, so since I'm getting paid for me here, I'll put it up again. No, I'm not getting paid. I'll put it up again, draw it again. And it's 501 to 505. And is it? No. Sorry, it's Pauline. 501 to 505. Take your pick, Pauline. I know where you're safe enough. And a blue ticket 816 to 820. Well done, Vera. Yeah, 816, take your pick. We have a few more prizes. Next ticket, Rita. And it's a blue ticket again, 846 to 850. And Philip Gormley, well done. Philip, yes. And the next ticket, well done, Philip. And a pink ticket 421 to 425. No, my Patsy's not checking it. Well done, Dennis. And the next one. Well done, Dennis. And we have 3 more prizes left, is that right, Celia? And it's a pink ticket again. And it's 406 to 410. 406 to 410.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go again.
Okay, and we'll draw it again. Winner gone. It's a yellow ticket this time, and it's 306 to 310. Maureen, if you don't buy tickets, you can. Well done, Kevin. Good man. Yes, 306 to 310. And blue ticket 481 to 485. And we have 2 prizes there, 481 to 485. It's Bernie.
No, put it up again.
And she's putting it up again. And Frida and Celia won the 2 main prizes last night. 321 to 325, and there's a bottle of whiskey has just appeared. Well done. Oh, good man. Well done. What's your name? Joseph McGrath. Well done, Joseph. It's with pink ticket. You think? No. 936 to 940. Blue ticket. 936. Well done, Danny. Well done, Danny. And the bottom of this. 431 to 435. Take your picture. Thanks very much. Thanks to everybody who donated the prizes, and thanks for all your support. And I'm glad to say that I'm almost finished. Don't forget, Restore, if you have your attention for the moment. Lady, Restore is on tomorrow night in the Chestnut, and the Mulleek School number 1 and number 2, that is Mulleek School, and also St. Davoc's, and many of you have, your children have gone to St. Davoc's, maybe some of you have gone to St. Davoc's. So that is on tomorrow night in the Carlton Hotel, and the music is by the one and only the one and only Margaret Clary. Thanks very much for supporting, and I'll leave you up to Noel now, who'll finish the night.
What Paddy's going to do?
This is a community song, and you all can join in whether your voices or not. And the chorus is, here's a health to the landlady, and one to my lass. We will drink and be merry all out of one glass. We will drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never. Could you say that after me now? Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. We'll drink and be merry, all out of one glass. We'll drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. And that's very true saying. Oh, just to sing now. The verse sings this way. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. We will drink and be merry, all out of one glass. We will drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Now that's the chorus. Generally there's glasses to clean, but as Jerry said there, it's bloody far better without the glasses. Good friends and companions together combine, come fill up your glasses in chorus with mine. We will drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company, come on there. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. We will drink and be merry, all out of one glass. We will drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the wee lass that I love so well, for style and for beauty there's none can excel. She'll smile on my countenance as she sits on my knee. Oh, there's none in this wide world as happy as me. Again, here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. We will drink and be merry, all out of one glass. We will drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Our ship lies at anchor and ready to go. May the Lord send her safely. the sea. Oh, I never forget your great kindness to me. Reach, here's a hand to company and wonder life. We can be merry all the lives. We can be merry, all grief to be friend, for we may or might never all meet here again. I have read that proverb, I have read it so true. My love, she's as bright as the May morning dew. I have read that proverb, I am sure so have you. So good friends and companions, I can do with you. One more time. Here's a hand to company and one to Paris. We can be merry all the lives. We can be merry, all grief to be friend, for we may or might never all meet here again. Oh, beauty!
Thank you, Penny. Just before we go back you all together to the centre of the floor, we'll finish off tonight with that Einstein. Everybody else. Should all winds be around there, cross the line, should all be Don't forget first minute, be back for some tea at 8:30. And we'll be back here again at 9:30 and come and play a few tunes again. We'll be back for. So thanks again, once again, good night, God bless you all, thank you. Do hope you enjoy yourselves, do see you again, good night. And live every night and do your best. Someday will be right. Good night.